no stranger. It's been a minute since we last kicked it. And by the way, just got in town, and I won't let.
Tell me what you say now. Tell me what you said. You said that you would come again. You said that we would remain friends, but you know that I do not.
Hey guys, it's Kalei and I'm back with another video. So for this video, I'm going to be doing a first semester recap because as y'all know, I went to college. Y'all saw me move in and all of that. So today is December, I don't know if you can see, December 22nd. I left school last week. So, because yeah, the fall semester was over, I had finals, everything. I left school last week. It's been a whole week, so I feel like I've had more than enough time to plan this video and tell y'all about college, the first semester, how everything went, everything. So I have my sweet tea because I'm giving y'all the tea. So yeah. Okay, so I have like what I'm going to talk about on my phone. So I'm going to be looking at my phone to just like keep me on track. Okay, so first thing I want to talk about is the transition from high school to college. First of all, y'all, I know like some people might say, oh, it didn't really feel like nothing, like it was easy. Everybody adapts differently, and personally for me, I feel like it wasn't that much of an adjustment for me. It wasn't hard for me because you just got to know how to manage your time, which I do know how to do because I'm used to like things being so quick, like moving like quick and always being on a tight schedule because of the fact that in high school I did cheer all 4 years. I did cheer, and with cheer I always was on a schedule. I always had to do something. It was always something. So that helped me in college know how to manage my time, get to this class when I need to be there, get to that class when I need to be there, when I'm going to take time to eat, when I'm going to hang out with my friends, blah, blah, blah. But also, when you got to learn how to like do that, have fun, but still remember that you're there for school, which I did like at a little point in my time there. I forgot that I was there for school because I was just like having so much fun. But just because I was having so much fun, that don't mean that I wasn't doing my work, because I still was. I just was like, it didn't feel like school to me. So there's that. Then now I'm going to talk about like applying to college or whatever. So when I was applying to college, I didn't know where I wanted to go. I knew that I wanted to go to school for communications, journalism, but I didn't know where I wanted to go. I didn't know how far I wanted to go. Before I started applying to college, I kind of was like, I want to go far and all of that. But like the closer I got, I was like, no, I don't really know. I don't think so. I want to do that. Like, at least not at this point in my life. So I applied to like 5 schools, got accepted. Then I got accepted into my school. And then that's kind of when I had like a wake up moment, and I was like, I thought about it. I kept thinking about it, and I was like, this is where I want to go because it's just right down the street. I could just call my uncle up if I need something, and I could come home if I want to. It's not like an hour drive or whatever. So yeah, that was good for me. And also my school, they have like this thing in the communications major department or whatever, they give you hands-on experience, which you get to work in a radio station. We have a TV station. I wish I would have like showed y'all that at school. Maybe I'll do it when I go back. But yeah, we get to be on the radio, talk and stuff. And that was really good for me because if I want to do that as a job, I need to like get some experience. So I'm glad that I made that decision for myself. So without people like trying to influence me. And I'm happy I made that decision. But one thing I will say is the application process for college is stressful, especially if you wait till the last second, kinda. I didn't wait till the last second. I like had a list of schools that I wanted to apply to, and then I just kept taking off, subtracting schools from that list so that I could have less schools that I wanted to apply to. So every time a school would give me a reason to not apply to it, I would take it off the school. Like not having my major, take that off, because you don't go to apply to a different school just because. If they don't have your major, then you don't go there. So yeah, that's what I learned. So then I applied, got in obviously. So then, but the process is like, you gotta submit all these paper, like scores, and then you gotta get your old school to send stuff, and then stuff can get lost, and then you gotta do it again. So the process is just like brutal, because you never know like what's happening. You don't know what's going on, because they might not tell you that your stuff got lost. So then, like, it was the financial aid thing. Personally, I don't really know how to like talk about that, because my uncle is the main one that was helping me do that stuff, because I don't know the information to do that. But he helped me, and I got money from my school, but I also had scholarships. And I would say when you're a senior, do apply to as many scholarships as you can, because every dollar count. Every dollar count. So the more scholarships you have, that helps you pay for school, that helps you pay for your dorm, that helps you pay for your meal plan. Yeah. So that's just what I'm gonna tell you about that. Okay. The next thing I have is living in a dorm. Like, I'm gonna talk about my experience. Everybody's experience might be different because of the school, but yeah. Okay, so I live like less than 15 minutes away from my school. My house is literally less than that, 15 minutes away. And I still live on campus. Why? Because I wanted to experience. I might change my mind in the next coming years, which I don't think I will, but it depends. I wanted to experience, and I wanted to just like be able to just be with other people, meet people that's not like, because we have this thing it's called commuting. That's when you live at home, but you go to the school. Commuters have a different experience than people living on campus. And I knew that was going to happen, so that's why I decided to stay at school. And it's also just easier for me to just wake up and get dressed and go to my class, and yeah. Rather than home, get dressed, wake my uncle up, tell him to drive me to school, all of this. Like, that is just too much. And you get to hang out with your friends more. You don't gotta, yeah. But the dorm that I live in on my campus is called ELC, Entrepreneurship Living Learning Center. It is the newest building on the campus. I was lucky to get in there because I was on a wait list, and then they took me off. So yeah, I got in there. I live in a type of dorm where it's 2 people. So me and my roommate, and then we share a bathroom. But we have 2 separate rooms. We don't share a room. We have 2 separate rooms. It's like suites, 2 rooms, and then we share a bathroom. So that's the main reason that I wanted to live in there, because I haven't shared a room with anybody. I have my own room at home, so I didn't want to go from having my own room to not having my room, especially with all the stuff that I be doing, photography. I like to just be listening to music just because I like to I like to just be silent sometimes, just be quiet in the dark. And with the roommate, you might not be able to have that. So, yeah. And then the whole roommate situation, personally, for the first, I want to say 3 or 4 months, I didn't have a roommate. Why? I'm not sure. Well, I know that the person that was supposed to be my roommate originally, she decided to go to another school, so then that's when I didn't have nobody as a roommate. So then the second person, I don't know what happened to them, and then we got to the third person, and she literally moved in when I didn't even know that she moved in. I didn't even know she got assigned the room. The reason I found out was because she came up to me in the student center at my school, and she's like, she moved into blah, 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 our room number. And I just looked at her like she was crazy, because I was kind of shocked, because like I wasn't expecting that. But I'm like, okay, I guess. So yeah, but she's cool. I don't even know, we don't talk that much. We're cordial. But I really like my room though, because I have my own personal space. I have my little fridge in there. Go watch my room tour, because yeah, ate up that room, ate up. Personal shout out to Shar and my uncle, because yeah, they helped me. But yeah, that's how. And then my dorm is like really nice. We have a little package concierge. And them other dorms, they have to go to they have like a mail room or whatever, and they gotta go get their packages. We have package concierge. We have to go down there to get our packages, but we have like a code and everything. It's really nice. And it's right downstairs in our building, versus having to leave the building and all of that. We have a mailbox, all of that. Then we have a little gym. We have like this little store. You gotta leave out the building, but it's still literally right there. They have like paninis, salads, just in case, because it's kind of far from the campus. Like the student center is kind of like all the way on the other side. You gotta literally cross the street, walk down. It's a far walk to get to the student center to get food. So if you want to just get something quick, you could go in there, get a panini, get a salad, get something to drink. They got snacks in there. You can even just chill out in there if you want to. It's cool. So, yeah, that's my experience. It's cool. I don't know if I want to change buildings next year or stay in that building, but I'm leaning more towards staying in my building, but we'll see. Classes, professors, grades. I have 5 classes in total, which means 5 professors in total, which means it could get like hectic, like trying to manage all of that work. But I'm telling y'all, it depends on how you are as a student. But personally, it wasn't hard for me, because I didn't really feel like it was that much work. The only class that I really would say I was stressed is math, because I never liked math. I still don't like math. So yeah, that's the only thing that I didn't like. But everything at my school is online. You do your work online. You go to class, do the work online, and then they talk, lecture, go about your day. The best thing you could do though is, okay, professors, the best thing you could do is make a relationship with your professors, like talk to them, ask them how their day was, everything. Just do it. Because at the end of the semester, if you need like a little help, you need a little boost, or you need a, or you need them to open an assignment, they're going to be like, oh, that person was nice to me. They didn't give me any issues. Even though you should turn your work in on time. If you do that, they'll be like, okay. Like they might think about it for a little while, but they will help you out. So, yeah, that's what I'm gonna say about that. Professors, like, I know there's gonna be some that you don't like. I had a fair share of professors that I didn't like, but you just gotta learn how to remember this is just school. You're not gonna have to worry about them for that much longer. Probably only a few weeks. At my school, we have 8-week classes in 16 weeks. That's not a long time for real. So just remember, you don't gotta worry about them for that long. The way that I manage my work is on Sundays, I do homework. I do majority of my work because during the week, I'm just like in class, but mostly during the week, I do work too, so that I don't have as much work on Sunday. Because most of my work is always due on Sunday. I don't know why, but it just was. It's easy to like drop. Like, it's easy. I would say like the best thing you can do is complete every assignment, so that if you don't do so well on assignment, then it won't be that much of an impact on your grade. If you like do all of your assignments and then you like mess up on a final or whatever, it won't impact you that much because you completed all these assignments. But don't just not do an assignment because you're like, well, it's already late, blah, blah, blah. You don't know. Your teacher might still take it. It depends on the kind of teacher you have or whatever, but they might still take it. Okay, let's move to the next topic. Studying. Studying, I would say study anywhere but your room. Because I know that if I go in my room and I say I'm going to study, I'm going to do some work, I'm not going to do it because I'm just going to want to get into bed and then I'm going to go to sleep. Sometimes it depends on like the day, but I've got some of my best work done in my room. So it depends really. Sometimes I just need to be in my room. Sometimes I need to be somewhere other than my room, especially if it's been a long day, because I will go to sleep. Like, I'll go to the library, I'll do my work in there, because then I won't have anywhere to lay down. If I go in my room, I'm tempted to lay down. But it's easy to make like 10, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour at most to study for your classes. It's easy to do. But don't just do it like once, one day, and then not do it no more, because that doesn't help you. Getting involved in your school. I personally didn't get involved in my school that much as I would like, because I don't know why, actually. I feel like they don't really have clubs that I like, that I would want to do. I like cheer, but I need to put myself back in the mindset to be able to do that. I need to go to some tumbling class. I need to do something if I want to do that. But I did start, like, that's when I started taking pictures, like, more at school. I was taking them out, like, outside. Everybody that knew me probably knew me because of that. And that's what I like to do, so that's what I was doing. And I was happy doing that, doing videos, everything. So I feel like that was me getting involved in my school rather than joining like a modeling club, which is cool, but I didn't really want to do that. Plus, I made like some friends that's like photographers. I made a few I made a friend, and he is the Mr. Freshman at my school, and so he's like a part of my class. I took his pictures, and then he connected me with someone who does the video and pictures for the modeling team at my school. And now me and that guy are like close. We're friends. We talk. He's always asking me to help him with stuff and come do shoots and stuff. So yeah, that was good for me because I get to be more involved, take more pictures, and yeah. But you should get in where you fit in. Like, if you feel like you could even start a club. I don't know. I don't think I would start a like picture club, even though my advisor told me I should. I know people will probably be like that, but that's something I need to like think about. But yeah, look into clubs. I don't know. Talk to people. That's how you meet friends too. So yeah. Cat food. Guys, I do not like the cat food. It had its days. The first week, it was hitting. Like, they was like up here. I was like, woo, this is some good food. As the days went on, it got worse and worse and worse and worse. Personally, my favorite thing that I ever had from there was the Philly cheesesteak. It was so good. Like, I didn't expect it to be that good. It's like, I feel like I really don't like the cat food that much because I don't go that often. Since, like I said, it's such a far walk from my dorm, and I'm not walking down that hill to go get food, and then I'm just gonna have to walk back. Most of the time, I don't feel like doing that, so I just don't. And then we have this thing called the pub. Well, first in the caf, they have like different sections. So salads, they got like hot dogs and fries, like grill food, and then like whatever is on today's menu. And then they have pizza, and then they have desserts. So it's like different stuff. Oh, and they have Alfredo. The Alfredo is really good, but I've been hesitant to eat it again because somebody found something in it, a little creature, so I don't want to get that experience. And then we have like the pub. That's where, if you go in my last video, you see me getting a quesadilla. That's the pub. They have quesadillas, sandwiches. You can make your own sandwich. Different types of chicken. And then they have fries. They got mashed potatoes. I never tried that mashed potatoes or personally, but I don't know. And then what else? Their cornbread be good. The chicken is good on some days. After a while, after you keep eating it, you get tired of it. So yeah, there's that. But at the little quesadilla stand, we have quesadillas, tacos. What else? They got churros over there. I don't even remember what else. Yeah, I don't know. But yeah, you could get like different types of quesadillas: chicken, steak, shrimp. Some days it depends. But if you keep eating it, the more you eat it, you might not like it, which is what happened to me, which is why I just be ordering food. Okay. Balance. We already kind of talk about balance, learning how to balance school, friends, work. For me, as in taking pictures, that's my work, and studying. You need to learn how to balance all of that. I would say use a planner, not a phone. I would have, like, I put stuff in my phone also, but I'm mainly to just get to it quick. But I have a planner. I put everything in my planner. I write everything down because that's how I remember it. Because if I don't write it down, I won't remember. I also have a calendar in my room. You probably saw. I write down things that I need to do on each day, and it has a to-do list or whatever. Yeah, I do that. So that it's a reminder, because it's right there, right in my face, and it's big. Being open to meeting new people. Okay, so college is like a different environment. I know it's like people from like basically like the surrounding area of where my school is, but everybody is from different places. Everybody has been brought up differently. Everybody personality is different. Everybody